Hi, this is Alan from Hawkdive, but welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about two things that may help you in the future when the time comes. I'm going to be talking about what is the SFC and the CHKDSK or check disk for your computer. What does those commands do? What are those things? And how do those things help you? I'll hop onto my desktop and explain to you exactly what those are and how to do it. Alright, so now we are on my desktop, and as you can see, we're just in the desktop. There's nothing wrong with my computer, honestly. No corrupted system files, nothing. No errors, nothing. But I'm creating this quick, short video that is very informative to inform you, of course, about the two things that may save you a lot of headaches. So first, I'll introduce a sample problem. So some of you guys may probably have a time wherein sometimes your icons on the taskbar aren't showing up, your icons on the desktop aren't showing up, you have a corrupted file on Windows that doesn't allow you to perform administrative running of programs, and sometimes you just can't delete anything. And, overall, just flat out, sometimes your operating system is just corrupted and it's not functioning as how it is intended by Microsoft. So what can you do? You go outside, you go to a programmer or an IT and have your computer and laptops fixed? No, how about try running these two programs first and then decide if the two commands that I'm going to show you today will fix your problem, or you really have to go and get a technician's help. Let's talk about them. The first one is SFC, or we call them System File Checker. What are these? What is SFC? Well, actually, later I'm going to demonstrate you how to perform it and you're going to understand it more. But basically, System File Checker is a utility intended that is for your fixing of your operating system. It is integrated into Windows and it looks for corrupted system files based on the base version of your operating system that you have installed. And then it attempts to, of course, repair it. By the way, everything that I'm going to mention in this video is best performed when you're on safe mode. But continuing my description of SFC, it is basically on command prompt. You run it and it tries to stealthily fix the corrupted system files of your computer. So here, let me show you how to perform the SFC. What you want to do is go into your start menu, search for CMD, right click it, and of course run as admin. So I'm not going to fully run the system scan here, but I'm going to be showing you screenshots of what results can be. So here, we're on CMD right now and we're talking about SFC. The first step is, of course, launch an elevated version of CMD. We've done that. Elevated means administrator. Second is to type SFC. It can be caps, but I'm just going to do the classic scan now. Now, what this will do is, of course, again, scan for system files, corrupted files, and then repair them to whatever it sees. So it's going to thoroughly scan my system by pressing enter. Here you go. Of course, I'm going to stop this because I'm recording and I don't want anything bad to happen. So of course, it's going to be running the system scan, and I'll say beginning system scan, and this process will take some time, of course. And then it's going to do the beginning of the verification phase of the system scan. And once the verification is complete, it may find some corrupt files, or it may say it didn't find some corrupt files. Now, if it finds corrupted files, it should show you something like this. And then it'll also tell you that there is a log created where you can see what files were corrupted. After that, you can just restart your system and you have to do nothing. Literally, you fixed it, you did it, and it doesn't matter. It just fixed itself by using that first CMD command. Now, what about CHKDSK, or something that is another one of auto Windows repair? Something that has to do with your hard disk this time. Because sometimes corrupted files are not caused by the software, but instead sometimes a hardware failure or just overall something along the lines of your hard drive not being able to keep up with your system. Sometimes those happen, and it is fine. And sometimes, actually, a lot of times, CHKDSK or check disk allows you to check your hard drive and also repair it. Now, you cannot just run CHKDSK on command prompt, unlike SFC/scan now. It requires added arguments to fix and repair. So here, let me show you. Again, the steps are similar. Open up an elevated version of CMD. Once this is running, we can type in chkdsk/f/r. Now, what does the /f/r means? The first one is /f. This is to fix bugs or errors on the scanning of your hard drives, while /r attempts to fix the bad sectors of your drive so it can run more smoothly and, of course, not error as much. So we do this, we press enter, and of course CHK cannot run because the volume is in use by other processes. Again, I'm not going to do this right here because this whole recording that you are watching right now will just be corrupted because it would need to run. So as you can see, it just asked me, would you like to schedule this volume to be checked next time the system restarts? I will say no because I don't really need it for now, but this is how it's going to look like. So what you're seeing right now is if you type in chkdsk/f/r, that's what I have showed you before, it'll show you the type of the file system is NTFS, and sometimes, as what you've seen earlier, it cannot run because I am in use of my drives. So now, when you press Y on the restart, your computer will restart, and now once you reboot your computer, your system is gonna do its thing. Same thing with SFC/scan now. You don't have to do anything. It'll show you something as what you're seeing on the screen right now. Fixing stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's gonna do it. Fix it until 100%. Of course, all your drives, and I'll show you an ETA as well. And once it is done, you just boot up to your system, and your things may have been just fixed. So just remember, run those two commands first before bringing your computer to any technician so you can save up some money. Of course, those two commands will also take up some time and you are not really able to properly fully use your computer while those programs are running or those utility and commands. What are the additional things that I want to talk about in this video? Well, you gotta understand that sometimes corrupted system or corrupted operating system is not caused by software, maybe hardware. So we're just running these two things as kind of a troubleshoot fix. But of course, if it's hardware, then these two commands will not do anything. But yeah, we do have that saying that prevention is better than cure. So what can you do to prevent some of those failures and corruption on your system drives or operating system? First one is, of course, backup your crucial files. That is one of a big help, especially when you get your drives corrupted or whatever, then you will still have access to your important files. Save them to external hard drives, save them on other computers, or even on the cloud. Second would be to use a reputable anti-malware software or an antivirus, because of course, those corruptions may have been caused by some virus or some Trojans. The third one is, of course, correctly shut down your computer all the time. You don't want to just hold the power button and first shut it down or remove the switch or whatever so that it can shut down. You want to properly shutting it down. The fourth one is, of course, to perform regular disk maintenance as what I showed you. Those are actually disk maintenance. And there are other system maintenance or disk maintenance that you can do to address some issues, but those two that I've showed you in this video are the usual ones. And the last one is, of course, use a cleanup software. You can use AVG TuneUp, but if you just want to save up money, you can just do system cleanup by searching disk cleanup, clicking it, running it, and it'll do its own cleanup. That is it. SFC and CHKDSK are both trusted utilities prompts on command prompt and very useful to those of you who are having some hard time with some corruption in their operating system. Again, this is Al from Hog Dive. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out the article that I wrote for this video on hawkdive.com, and of course, check out the other articles that we have on the website. Thanks so much for watching, and have a nice day.